Top 10 Futuristic Technologies You Didn't Know Actually Exist. The speed at which technology is evolving and changing every aspect of our lives is astounding. Think about it. As futurist Thomas Frey has pointed out, before 2007, our phones were phones. They did not have the ability to stream every song in the known universe or tell us how to beat traffic on the way to the mall. And now, your phone does everything. You use it to monitor and control your finances. It keeps you entertained in myriad ways. It checks your heart rate, how many steps you took today, and so much more. In fact, many things that were once solely the dreams of science fiction writers or only existed in episodes of The Jetsons are now basic parts of our everyday lives. Therefore, don't forget to watch today's video in full to catch a glimpse of the top 10 futuristic technologies you didn't know actually exist. The future is now, and the technology we have available to us today proves it. There's no doubt that technology has transformed our lives hugely, and most of us can't survive without our smartphones. But there are other weird and wonderful technological advancements out there that the world might not quite be ready for yet. While we're all over here living in 2021, the people who invented this crazy technology are all clearly living in the 3000s. Here are some of the world's most unbelievable recent inventions and technological creations. Number 10. Mind-altering wearables. Kicking off with something straight out of sci-fi is a wearable device called Think. The venture-backed startup has developed a non-invasive neurostimulation technology that targets the autonomic nervous system. The wearable uses electrical impulses to alter brain function, reducing stress, improving concentration, and even creating a state of euphoria. But this isn't some evil shock therapy or even a weird Professor Xavier-style mind control. Instead, you wear a triangle-shaped module that you adhere to one side of your forehead and attach two discrete wires to the skin. While it does not look particularly stylish, this mind-altering tech is capable of mitigating a range of problems from depression, inability to sleep, and lack of focus to more complex issues such as strokes. Developed over 3 years, the module applies pulsed electrical currents to the electrodes, targeting nerves on the face and neck that modulate those pesky fight-or-flight hormones responsible for our behavior when under duress. Despite some initial hype, placing it in the same category as Oculus Rift, the tech has had mixed reviews. However, it's hard to deny that this brain wearable, if perfected, could revolutionize mental health, eradicate sleepless nights, and even take on medical applications. Number 9. A smart nail box. In the current situation, we're pretty much on first-name terms with our postman and haven't had a sorry we missed you note for months, despite purchasing half of the Amazon. However, when things do go back to normal, it's likely that we will once again experience the annoyance that is missing a delivery. Or, if you're really unlucky, you might even be one of the hundreds of people in the UK who have their mail stolen every year. Almost everything is smart nowadays, so why not a mailbox? The Danby Parcel Guard comes with a Wi-Fi connection, tamper alarm, weight monitor, live stream camera, and a locker to stash the package until you can collect it. Unlike smart doorbells, which require you to tell the person delivering the package where to place or hide it, this device adds an extra layer of security. You can even bolt it to the floor for extra security. However, let's face it, that wouldn't look quite as bonkers as this device does. While we can't see ourselves, particularly investing in one, where would we put it? It's good to know there's an alternative. Number 8. Laser weapons. So, we're not talking actual lightsabers here, but hear me out. While we might not be seeing those iconic weapons anytime soon, lasers are already being tested as a defense method. Highly accurate and fast, these weapons are not affected by human error, wind resistance, or barrel length. Plus, it's less expensive than other ammunition, as long as there is electricity to power the weapon. It can theoretically fire an endless number of shots. Last year, the U.S. Army reportedly began working on a powerful laser weapon capable of destroying incoming cruise missiles. Once perfected, these would then be installed in ground vehicles, ships, and aircraft across the services. And it seems they have made progress. Earlier this year, the U.S. Navy warship successfully disabled and destroyed an aerial drone aircraft mid-flight with a high-energy class solid-state laser. Suggested to be 150 kilowatts, the weapon works by directing massive amounts of protons at an incoming threat, engaging the target at the speed of light. And if you're wondering why you didn't hear about this one, the news was published at the height of lockdown in May when, understandably, the world had other concerns to deal with. Number 7. Robo-dogs. Leading robotics builders Boston Dynamics got everyone's attention with their YouTube videos of Spot, a semi-autonomous, dog-like robot that can see in 360 degrees and navigate rough terrain. Its top speed is 3.5 miles per hour, according to the robot report, and it can run for 90 minutes on a single charge. The Spot was originally developed to aid humans in combat, and Massachusetts State Police are the first law enforcement agency in America to use a Spot in the field, raising a few red flags for civil rights advocates say WBUR News. In slightly friendlier news, in South Korea, helpful robots greet you at the airport gates. Number 6. Bendable screens. Anyone who has ever dropped their phone and picked it up to find finger-shredding cracks spidering across the screen has dreamed of shatterproof displays that can bend and fold. Well, that day is here. Flexible OLED displays can be found on a number of devices right now. Here's how the technology works. According to HowToGeek.com, organic light-emitting diode displays work by pulsing electricity through a mesh of organic compounds. They are extremely thin, flexible, and vivid. They don't require a backlight, and they can produce bolder colors than thick LED displays. Number 5. Virtual reality. Travels the world without ever leaving your couch. Despite some early hiccups with the wearability of VR headsets, brands like the Oculus Go that offer fully immersive, hyper-realistic video displays are finally hitting their stride. Wearers can become one with their entertainment and learning. The applications are seemingly limitless, from allowing doctors to train for experimental surgery to having military and law enforcement safely experience dangerous situations to putting fans inside of their favorite gaming universes. Number 4. Self-driving cars. As reported by The Motley Fool, many cars on the road come with technology like lane correction, potential collision detection, and automated parking. And Elon Musk's Tesla vehicles take things up several notches with assisted driving features like lane centering and adaptive cruise control. Of course, that's just the beginning. Business Insider reports that 55 companies, including Uber and Waymo, have permits to test autonomous vehicles just in California alone. But as far as we've come with this technology, Matthew Johnson Robertson, co-founder of Refraction AI, told CNN that there are significant challenges preventing self-driving cars and trucks from taking over the roads at the moment. There have been accidents and malfunctions, and these vehicles' sensors struggle in bad weather. Plus, they lack the human touch to smoothly navigate four-way stops and merge into traffic, he notes. So, we're getting there with self-driving cars, but to all you teenagers out there, you're still going to have to practice those three-point turns to pass your driver's test. Number 3. 3D printers. In days gone by, if you lost a piece of your toy or board game, you had to beg your parents for a new one or use a checker to substitute for the hat when playing Monopoly. Now printing replacement parts for toys are, well, child's play compared to what 3D printers can do. These days, everything from prosthetic limbs to innovative building materials to entire houses is being created with 3D printers. Number 2. Robot companions. For the man who really loves gadgets, Robot Companion builds and sells air-powered sex robots for around $4,500. The makers say that they have combined the best features of the female mind and body to bring you a humanoid experience like none other on this earth. They continue, all of our AI Robot Companion sex dolls come with internal heating of 37 degrees Celsius. This means not only can you enjoy their sexuality, but you can also connect with her on a human intimate level. Creeped out yet? Thought so. Let's move on. Number 1. Flying suits. How awesome would it be to fly like an Iron Man? Ask Richard Browning, a British inventor who broke the Guinness World Record for the fastest speed in a body-controlled, jet engine-powered suit. Browning built his suit using 3D printed parts and 5 jet engines. It travels at speeds of 32 miles per hour and goes as high as 12,000 feet. No word on how it would hold up in a battle with Thanos, though. With that, we come to the end of today's video. If you have anything to add or have something to say about how you feel regarding these shocking futuristic inventions, feel free to do so in the comment section below. And join in the next time for more of such interesting content.